Conservative podcaster Benny Johnson is a sad loser. He has been for many years, ever since he was fired from BuzzFeed for plagiarizing articles. No, he's sad and pathetic in a variety of different ways. And here's the most recent evidence. So he posted this tweet in an attempt to brag about the bravery of Kristi Noem as she cosplays as some sort of officer or something. He tweets, "Breaking, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem stares down army of Antifa and a guy in a chicken suit from the rooftop of the ICE facility here in Portland." Noem says, and so he puts in a quote. It's gotta be a strong quote, right? I mean, it's in the video, but he wants to write it out himself. So here's the quote. "Hey, guy in the chicken suit, you can do better. Too bad they are uneducated and ill-informed." Wait, I think he forgot to put the good part, the strong. What was that? Why did you put that in the tweet? Noem isn't chicken. Okay, so first of all, this demonstrates a couple of things, that tweet. First of all, it demonstrates why people are sick of breaking going before things, because that's just, you just stood on a rooftop with her. You didn't need to put breaking. No, I understand that it just happened because you're posting it. Also, only put quotes that are impressive. That was pathetic. And then, okay, she's staring down an army of Antifa. Now in that photo, you can't see it. And we're gonna play the video. There's a reason they're not front and center showing the army. Take a look.
Secretary, do you have a message to the protesters, especially the man in the chicken outfit?
Man in the chicken outfit? I just see him now. Goodness sakes. He could do better. Our goal is that people would peacefully protest, but that we would still be allowed to enforce the law in this country. So it's too bad they're uneducated and ill-informed.
Were they not being peaceful? They seemed pretty peaceful. Now I know what you're thinking. At any moment, they're gonna pan to the right, because that obviously wasn't impressive. They're gonna pan to the right, and it's gonna be like Saruman and Wormtongue emerging from the balcony, and there's just an army of the Uruk-hai or something. No, that was it. That was the whole thing. And you saw the guy that was filming it. So he films the first 7 people in a chicken, and then he's like, "Well, that's nothing." Wait, is there a person over there? Oh, I think I see a person in the distance. Does that count? No, it's not an army. Why did you post that, Benny Johnson? Like, why did Kristi Noem stand on the roof? What was the point of that? And then why, like, I know that you wanted, like, the whole point of this is you're doing regime propaganda, okay? So you go up on the roof and you take the video and, like, why did you post that? That does not help you. Does he not understand that? Is he so used to plagiarizing other people's points that when he has to try to convince someone of something, he just has nothing? And so yeah, there was like 7 people, there was media, they were all perfectly peaceful. It kind of feels like that proves our point, Sharon. I don't know, what do you think?
I think you can buy an adult unisex chicken suit on Amazon for about $23 right now. It's
probably
really
less with those
discount.
apps, those coupon apps.
That's right. You add the coupon, it'll probably be 80% off. Look, he's also embedded. Did you notice how he's like embedded with Kristi Noem right there?
That is so
How
embarrassing.
much are these people being paid? I mean, he's lazy, the plagiarism, anybody can make a mistake, but that's not what we're talking about here. This is about this guy's integrity. And now he's going after one chicken and a peaceful protest. And Kristi Noem on the roof. Okay, every woman that I know has stood in front of a mirror and said this side or that side, but not while disappearing people, violating people's rights. Okay, who's paying this guy how much, and does his family still accept him at the dinner table? Because
well, I mean, traditionally, Sharon, the pay has come from Russia. Actually, he was one of those people that was paid to do propaganda for Russia.
Yeah.
Now he's being paid to do propaganda for Trump.
Yeah. My Pizzagate co-anchor, I told you about him before on this show. He was also taking money from Russia. Now I think he's with them full time. So I understand the crowd now.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I look again. That's why we stress, and this is a version of sort of what AOC was saying about Stephen Miller. Again, mocking them doesn't necessarily take away the temporary power that they have, but they should still be mocked because this is a really pathetic way to live your life. Again, he's had multiple phases of that. He literally got fired from BuzzFeed for plagiarizing, and then he's just tried to glom on to whatever politician he can, takes money from Russia. You're embedded with Kristi Noem. You know you don't respect her. And like, again, I don't know what his family's like. I don't know what his wife and his kids are like. Maybe he'll be lucky enough that he gets through this and his kids don't grow up to know who he was and what he chose to do in this time. This most important of times in our life in terms of American politics, he chose to just bow down to the regime, to just do what the regime, so that he can have a nicer car or whatever, or a nicer kitchen. This temporary stuff that doesn't count for anything ultimately. And certainly is not gonna generate respect among your friends, your family, your kids. I don't know. You're riding around with the secretary. I'm sure that you think that you're making all the right moves, but personally, I think it's utterly pathetic.